I like the part in this game when the car like drives, like on the road. That's my favorite part in this game. I really love it when in the racing game you have like cars driving forward and then like moving left and right to avoid obstacles, and once in a while slowing down like to turn around sharp corners, and sometimes even stopping altogether and also passing competition on the road. That's really, I feel like, what's really important in the racing game, and Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit has all of that. And also a cool name. Hot Pursuit doesn't sound like a racing game. It sounds more like a softcore porno on Skinemax. Like a raunchy movie on Cinemax from the late 90s, starring like has-been porn actresses and like D-level normal movie actresses, like starring Tara Reid and the guy from Sliders. That the guy who was in Sliders, but not the main guy from Sliders. Like the black guy from Sliders, the one who was a singer. That's actually how he's billed in the movie. He's not billed as by his name. He's billed as the black guy from Sliders who sings. Oh, I crack myself up. This is a pretty good racing game. No, not a pretty good racing game. It's a damn amazing racing game is what this is. Don't you dare say this is a pretty good racing game. That's an insult to this game. That's like calling pizza a pretty good snack. It's an amazing, it's the best snack of all time. Only thing that compares to pizza is chips and dip. Not the weird British kind. I'm not talking about like fish and chips. I'm talking about good American Lay's chips and some of that delicious salsa. That's what I'm about. I should probably just stop this game review and review some food items like pizza and chips. I like the level designs in this game. They're very homely for the most part. Like beautiful prairies, like these Midwestern heartland of America, hometown racetracks is just awesome. And then the contrast between the really cool, like European slick sports cars that cost like $400,000 each, and then just like this small Midwestern town. This is like pure 90s awesomeness. This game feels like the set designs from like Meet the Parents, set designs from Tommy Boy and Black Sheep, from Dumb and Dumber, from Biodome. Man, the 90s did a great job capturing the essence of Middle America. It's just that Middle America autumn landscape from the late 90s. It's perfect. And I like the music, the OST in the game. It's really cool music to accompany your races. There's different types of races you can participate in, and also you can play in the arcade mode and the simulation mode, or whatever it's called, like the realistic mode. And I really don't know which one I like better. Like, the arcade mode has its problems, like sometimes in the arcade mode, I drive over water like I'm a Jesus car, which I don't like, but I feel like it handles a lot better. It's more fun to play the arcade mode, but the simulation mode, it definitely handles more realistically, but it's not always realistic. Even the simulation mode is an arcade mode. Even in the simulation mode, like if you crash, your car can do like a flip in the air and then just land on its feet and continue driving. Like a sports car can't do that. A sports car, when it hits something and does a flip in the air, it's out of commission. A sports car can't even drive when there's snow. Sports cars like these are made for looking good, not for like gritty, muddy races. I like the physics in both the arcade and the simulation mode, even though sometimes they're unrealistic. But there's one thing I really don't like, especially in the simulation mode, or although it's prevalent in the arcade mode as well. When there's rain, like it's cool that there's weather changes in the game, but when it rains, the roads become like way too slippery, so much so that it's almost impossible to make sharp turns when it's raining. And I don't know what kind of car can't handle a little rain. I mean, it's drizzling and your car is acting like it's driving on oil. It's not raining olive oil, it's raining water. Outside of regular races, you also have the option to race where there's pursuits, like police pursuits after your car. This basically means don't crash, because if you crash, if your car goes out of commission, you basically are stopped and they give you a ticket or something. It's a nice dynamic and a pretty good change of pace from just regular vanilla racing in the game. And the hot pursuit aspects, I kind of don't get them in Need for Speed. The chronology mostly, because you have Hot Pursuit, this game, Need for Speed 3, which is the third Need for Speed game in the series. And there have been like a ton of Need for Speed games, like 25 or something. Then you had a sequel. Well, you didn't have like a sequel to Hot Pursuit right away. After Hot Pursuit, Need for Speed 3, you had High Stakes, you had Porsche Unleashed, whatever. Then you had Hot Pursuit 2. So they already put two games and then the sequel to Hot Pursuit. So fine, I get that. But then they release Hot Pursuit again. They have Need for Speed Hot Pursuit coming out in 2010 after Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 and then after It's confusing. Just make it numbered. Don't like restart Hot Pursuit. Make Need for Speed Hot Pursuit from 2010 Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 3. It's very simple. It stops people from being confused. This is just a great pick up and play racing game. You'll get the hang of the controls in a few minutes. You'll enjoy the environments. It'll be fun to just turn off your brain, listen to the cool, upbeat music as you play. Beautiful autumn environments, rustic American roads, European sports cars, and going 200 miles an hour. It's a racing game that has it all. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more classic game reviews. Goodbye, my friends.